It's Friday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at Noon. You could own a piece of the Arapahoe Cafe. A cafe is auctioning off kitchen equipment and supplies and decorations, like all those historic photos, starting noon tomorrow at the restaurant. Unfortunately, most of these salt and pepper shakers, they were stolen in their final days open. Yet another group of homeowners is suing local government, this time in Breckenridge, to overturn short-term rental laws. The Summit Daily reports on a state lawsuit by a nonprofit representing hundreds of homeowners. They claim Breck's STR rules violate a state law banning rent control. Another federal lawsuit against Summit County is still ongoing. National Weather Service is taking another look at this year's triple El Nino, and history is not on our side. Over the past 30 years, El Nino has tended to bring less snow to the central and northern Colorado Rockies, but more snow to southern Colorado, most of Utah, and the Tahoe area. The elk herds of Eagle County are disappearing. Data from Parks and Wildlife shows herds there in Eco have been declining since the 80s. 20 years from today, they might be unsustainable. The Vail Daily reports on dozens of reasons, but the biggest threat is people. More recreation, new homes, and old fencing clogging up rangeland. A 31-year-old man, Benjamin Arvizo, was shot and killed by police in Alamosa this week after allegedly stealing a car from an IHOP. He was armed with a knife. The name of yet another 14er is on the chopping block. Kit Carson Peak, down south in the Crestone group, could be known as Frustum Peak. And this isn't the first time. Kit Carson Peak has almost been renamed at least once. The famed Army officer was accused of terrorizing Apache and Navajo tribes. Railway inspectors are coming under fire in Pueblo after a train derailed and killed a truck driver last month. Inspectors there might have missed critical damage to a bridge before it collapsed, sending a coal train into a semi-truck. Spirit Airlines is leaving DIA for good. The Denver Post reports the budget carrier is worried about engine maintenance on its fleet. Final flight into Denver is January 9th. Avalanche danger is low today in Summit County. Here's a word from the CAIC for anyone traveling over snow.
The most tempting places to ride in the early season are also most likely to take you for a ride through rocks and shallowly buried objects. Hunters, hikers, and ice climbers should also be cautious when crossing continuous snow that supports your weight.
In sports, CSU football is playing Wyoming today at 6. The Nuggets face the Mavericks at 8 on ESPN. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon. Summit High football ends the season tonight with Eagle Valley at home. Kickoff is at 7. Tomorrow, Lady Tigers volleyball opens the postseason with Greeley West and Lewis Palmer out on the road. Summit girls rugby is playing in the State Sevens tournament down at Regis. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.